还差好像评论就是哦，谢谢玉玉送的大预言家，需要主播那个动态里面，然后我不是发了一个动态嘛，然后你们去点赞和评论一下，然后就可以了。
Volleyball Nations League 2022 nih.
Ya akan ketat pertandingan sepertinya, tapi kita lihat dulu ya, karena kita tahu Italia tidak berkutik melawan Turki, tapi China membuat Turki tidak berkutik.
Ini dua tim yang cukup unik, yang satu menang melawan tuan rumah, yang satu kalah menghadapi tuan rumah, dan ini dia pemirsa starting six dari kedua tim.
Betul. Ini akan menjadi duel middle blocker dan juga duel opposite yang akan saling mencari ruang untuk melakukan sebuah poin maksimal di pertandingan kali ini. Dan Malik Hildan dan Suara dari Studio Channel di Jakarta mengucapkan selamat menyaksikan untuk pertandingan pada malam hari ini antara Italia menghadapi China Volleyball Nations League 2022. Selamat menyaksikan.
Little warmer-upper from the serve reception of China. Disappointing for Perinelli. She was in good body position. It's just shanked it in the end.
What if she's slightly put off by Nwakalo? I don't think so. She saw it, just didn't really commit to it.
All right, we are underway. China v Italy, set number one. Oh, well, that's going to be the easiest put away that Wang Yuan gets today, I suspect. So a few little early serve receive jitters on both sides of the net. Wonderful gap. Oh, and a big old net touch for China. But an early sign of things to come from the outside hitting position for China. I think we saw that ad infinitum last night. Good, clean hitting. Oh, we're going to have a little early challenge. Clayton Lucas, that's a very early challenge.
Well, they're looking at a net touch here from DeGrady. She went up and had the swing. She made a wonderful dig. And then, yeah, it's interesting, Li Yingying with that belt across court dealt with by DeGrady. He says, I'm sure I heard her say as well, is that all you've got?
I believe word for word. She said it in Italian.
Yes.
Va bene.
Yeah, but
very good.
Here we go.
Looking at the athlete on the right of screen, the Italian.
And they're just, yes, wow. What a great call.
Wow.
She's just given the net the cold shoulder.
Oh, my word. We're off to an early start here in so many ways. China 3, Italy 1, dad jokes 1.
Oh, dear.
Whoa, and a block through the middle. That was the first opportunity for Nwakalo. And you know, 40% of the sets are going to go to her statistically. So not a big stretch for the Chinese block to expect that, and they delivered very well. And a settler there from DeGrady. We like that.
Yeah, it's a nice swing. She's very physical, DeGrady. Really bullying that one into court. Very good swing from her.
Kira Keller back to the service line. The middle blocker caressing the net on the way through. Oh, and then all the pace taken off the ball. That is a little delightful play from Gong Shangyu. That is un-Shangyu-like. It was just all precision and poise and very little power. back roof blocks on Nwakalor.
On both occasions, Nwakalor has come in and hit exactly the way she's facing, and China have just taken a step in and lined her up perfectly. Look at that adjustment from Li Yingying. She didn't go all the way. She knew which way she was coming, and then she's able then to say to line up her middle perfectly.
A nice, powerful response from the outside hitter.
She's had a good season with Cuneo, did De Gradi, a big part of their season.
She was part of the 2018 VNL campaign for the Italians, so she's got some experience at this level. Back-to-back days playing, a lot of road travel. That ball high and off the hands. So China not error-free, but certainly the more consistent at this stage as we thought they might be. Fascinated to see, Clayton, how they come down from kind of that high of last night's victory against the host nation. They were bubbling. How do you reapply yourself after a match like that?
Well, I think with most things, you enjoy that moment. A couple of hours afterwards, it's a bit like anything where you've had a real buzz. It'd take a few hours for you to come down, settle down. They had their late meal in the evening. They would have had a nice line and prepared for this one, and we've been straight back in. Right, team talk. Here we go. This is the game plan, and move on. And that kind of few hours after the match was when they really enjoy that moment. But they know, as professional athletes, got to get on with the next game now.
Well, we are certainly underway, and Nwakalor needed to get on with the scoring component of her game. That is her first kill for the match. And that will give her nothing but confidence.
That time there was a gap, not lining up the power, the line of her attack.
So just missing. Scoreboard reading 8 points to 5 now. China left of screen, leading by 3. First set action, the Volleyball Nations League. We're in Ankara and the country of Turkey. Still getting used to saying that one. But gosh, they've looked after us so beautifully. Ooh, I think that's just missed, and so does the first referee, whose is the only opinion that really counts. They're going to have a little look.
Bonifacio saying, no, it was out, boss, don't worry. But you know what? He's not interested, yeah.
Poor old Sarah Bonifacio. No one listens to her. The middle blockers,
Yeah.
they're just...
Oh, dear.
Middle blockers have feelings too. To all the middle blockers out there, I see you and I hear you. Coach David Mazzanti is going to regret, I suspect, calling a challenge on this one, because even in my 85-year-old eyes, that looked clearly out.
Clearly miles in.
I stand with Sarah.
Yeah.
Well, catching the line, as we always knew it was, a brilliant call, and I fully endorse David Mazzanti to call any challenge that he deems necessary. 6 points to 8 now. We are underway. Bonifacio goes back to serve. That ball high and hard and just brushing the tips of fingers. So 9-6 the scoreboard. First set action, the captain of China, Yuan Xunyue. What a heavy mantle that must be to be captain of the Chinese women's volleyball team. You are. Boy, oh boy, that's better than the top job anywhere else, I reckon. You'd be a superstar. That's not a bad swing. Perinelli for the win.
We talked about the battle that's going to be happening from China's serve, and then the ability for Italy to really make their side out. So far, so good in that department.
Well, I think one of the keys is what we saw there on screen, where they split the Chinese block. If they can get one-on-ones like that, that gives them a lot more hope. Whereas look at China, they know they've got a two-person block, but they just seem to hit with complete impunity straight through the middle.
Such a good read to see that in your peripheral vision and know that there's a space you can put that ball through.
And that's interesting because China had plenty of time to wait for that one, so there's no reason they shouldn't have closed the seam, but they couldn't do so. Slight attack.